Hey Virgo, come here for a second. I need to tell you something. Something that is being said about you. In rooms you are not in. In conversations you will never hear by people who are watching you more closely than you know. And what they are saying is not what you think. They are talking about you, not the way you sometimes fear people talk. Not with judgment or criticism or the quiet satisfaction of watching someone struggle, with something else entirely. With something closer to awe. I want you to sit with that word for a moment. Awe, because I know it probably feels too large, too generous, too far from how you see yourself in the middle of everything you have been navigating. But I need you to let it land anyway, because it is the accurate word. For what the people around you are quietly feeling when they watch you, let me tell you what they see. They see someone who should have broken by any reasonable calculation. They have watched what you have been through. They know the weight of it. Some of them know parts of the story. Some of them know more than you realize. And every single one of them, at some point privately, has wondered, how are they still standing? How are they still kind? How are they still showing up? How are they still them? That question, that genuine bewilderment at your resilience, is what drives the conversations, is what makes people bring you up when you are not there, is what makes your name synonymous in certain rooms with something like strength. I want to be specific about the kind of strength I am talking about because I think this matters. There is a strength that looks like strength, the loud kind, the kind that announces itself, that takes up space, that performs its own endurance for an audience. The world recognizes that kind immediately, celebrates it, points to it. And then there is the kind you carry, quiet, sustained, without performance, without anyone asking you to demonstrate it, without a moment where you stood up and said, look at how strong I am being. You just kept going through things that would have felled people who look stronger than you, who sound stronger than you, who have never been tested the way you have been tested. That kind of strength, the unseen kind, is the rarest kind. And people who witness it, even from a distance, even without fully understanding what it costs, feel it in the way you feel something true, without being able to fully explain why. Now I want to tell you about the specific conversations, the ones happening about you, because I think you need to hear the content of them, not just the fact of them. There are people saying, I don't know how they do it, with a genuine admiration that has nothing performative in it. The kind of thing someone says when they are alone with one other person, and they just mean it. There are people saying, they are so much stronger than I thought, which reveals something interesting, that their previous estimate of you was already high, and you exceeded it, not because you were performing for them, but because what you are simply exceeded what they thought a person could be. There are people saying, I want to be more like them, not in an envious way, in a genuinely aspirational way. your way of moving through difficulty, your way of maintaining your dignity in situations that could easily strip dignity from anyone, has become something people quietly measure themselves against. You are someone's standard without knowing it. And I want to go even deeper into that because I think you need to understand the specific way your strength has affected the people around you. It has given people permission to believe that they too could survive their hard thing. That if someone like you, someone they know, someone real and human and not superhuman, could walk through what you walked through and come out the other side still standing, still themselves, still capable of kindness and presence and showing up, then maybe they can do the same with whatever they are carrying, whatever their version of your hard thing is. You have been someone else's evidence that it is possible, that surviving does not require becoming hardened or closed or someone unrecognizable, that you can go through the fire and come back, refined, not destroyed. That is an extraordinary gift to give someone. And you gave it simply by living your life without knowing anyone was watching closely enough to receive it and speak to what might be happening in you as you hear this. Because I know you, and I know that receiving praise, receiving recognition, receiving the reflection of your own strength from an outside source can be deeply uncomfortable. You may want to deflect it, minimize it, find reasons it is not accurate. Think of all the moments you were not strong, the times you fell apart in private, the times you questioned everything, the times you barely held it together, and use those moments as evidence that what I am saying cannot be true. I need you to resist that impulse. Those moments of private falling apart, those nights of questioning, those moments of barely holding on, do not contradict your strength. They are your strength. They are the evidence of it because you went through all of that, all of it, and you are still here, still standing, still you. That is the whole definition of resilience. Not the absence of breaking, the returning again and again to something whole. I want to talk about what people did not expect because the title of this message says it directly. They did not expect you to be this strong. And I think that deserves to be examined because it says something important, not just about you, but about what you have had to overcome to become who you are. People underestimated you, maybe because of how you present, quietly, without demanding attention, without constantly advocating for yourself, without making sure everyone in the room knows your value before you have even sat down. Maybe because of your circumstances, because what you were working with, what you were navigating, did not look like the raw material of someone who would come through this well, to the outside eye, to the people who could only see the surface of your situation. Maybe because you never asked for pity, never performed your suffering, never made sure people understood how hard things were. So they didn't fully understand until they watched you come through it and then realized, oh, that was hard. And they did it anyway. The underestimation was never the truth of you. It was only ever the limit of their vision. And now their vision has caught up. What they see now is what was always there, what you always knew was there. On the good days when you felt it clearly, and on the hard days when you could only trust that it was there, even when you couldn't feel it, that core of you, that thing that does not bend no matter how much pressure is applied, that thing that keeps finding its way back to itself, even after being knocked so far off center, that returning should not have been possible. They see it now. They speak about it now. They carry it with them as something that matters, as something that changed the way they think about what is possible for a person. You changed how people think about what is possible without trying, without intending to, simply by surviving beautifully. Now I want to bring this into the present moment, because this is not just about looking back at what you have overcome. It is about what that strength means for what comes next. The same quality that carried you through what is behind you is what is going to carry you into what is ahead. And what is ahead, for someone with the foundation you have built through everything you have survived, is something worthy of everything you endured to get here. You did not survive all of that to arrive at ordinary. You survived all of that to arrive at something that matches the size of what you carried, something large, something real, something that requires exactly the person you have become. Through exactly the path you have walked, I want to leave you with something to carry out of this, something practical, something you can hold on to. The next time you feel small, the next time the doubt comes, the next time you wonder if you are enough, or strong enough, or capable enough of whatever is being asked of you, remember this. There are people in your life right now, people who know you, who have watched you, who have seen what you have been through, who are speaking your name with respect in their voices, with admiration they may never say directly to your face. But that is real, and that is for you. You are spoken highly of, not because you performed for them, not because you made them like you, but because of who you actually are, in the most unguarded, unperformed, fully real version of yourself. That version is worthy of every word being said about it. You did not expect to make it through. Not always. Not on every hard day, but you made it through. They did not expect you to be this strong. But here you are, strong, still standing, still whole, still so completely, undeniably. You